Welcome back to Lego by the Book. Today I'm going to be building set 1580, the Lunar Scout, which is a small little set. This is a classic space, pre-visor classic space, so 1986. I don't know exactly when the visors come out. We will probably see it over the course of this series, because I'm going to build more classic space, because they're cool, and I do have visored space guys, so, but this one came with a blue space astronaut. I don't know why they didn't give them visors, but they didn't. I mean, the Knights had visors, so why not the space guys? And the Knights were older than some of the classics. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Anyway, we're going to build this little rover doohickey. I did not have a whole lot of classic space that I recall. I know I had a few, and I always thought they were neat, but it was never really my favorite. I really favored Castle, and later Pirate. Once that really came out and became more of a thing, I remember poring over the Lego magazines when the Pirate first came out. Some of my earliest memories of being in a babysitter's house and having the magazine and just drooling over the Black Seas Barracuda and the El Dorado Fortress, and never getting any of the big ones, but I did get a lot of the little ones for Christmas. The little boats and stuff. But space was never that big of a draw for me. At least not the classic space. Blacktron is a whole different story. I absolutely loved Blacktron. I loved the aesthetic, loved the designs of the sets. But the classic space never really drew me in quite as much. I don't know, there didn't seem to be much of a theme. And I liked things that had distinct themes and storylines and all of that, which is why I liked Blacktron, because while they were the bad guys, you knew what they were about. And the black and yellow color scheme was just really cool looking, whereas the blues and the grays of the space never quite dazzled me the way other things did. I do love that they did things like this, having modular removable parts. That's just neat, in my opinion. That hose is not wanting to stay, but hopefully it will. Moving on. This is the part that made me realize I pretty much had to have this set, because I don't know how many other parts that particular part how many sets that part came in. Probably more than one, but that combined with the window, or the canopy, definitely suggested, where did those parts go? Why do I have spare parts? I should not have spare parts. Have I just not gotten to them yet? Oh, I just haven't gotten to them yet. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. This green canopy. Let's go. There are just loads of little space sets from this era that looking back, I really like the concept of how many little rovers, little this, little that. It was easy to get lots of little spacemen and get lots of little rovers and build them into bigger rovers and things like that. Each one just a little bit different. One would have a radar dish, one would have a grabby arm, one would have this, one would have that. They were small little sets like this that wouldn't be too expensive, that you could get for, you know, either a birthday or Christmas, or, you know, save up your allowance and get a little set. And then, you know, the big sets, of course, are much more expensive and more of a treat, Christmas, birthday type thing. Yeah. And there we have the Lunar Scout. Ah, losing wheels. These wheels are very old and do not attach well. Yeah, having the hoses up there gives it, I think, a neat detailing. Having the antenna and the little rocket-looking things back there, that's neat. And then having the tool pod that comes off, and it has 4 different tools. Megaphone-looking thing, wrench-looking thing. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Clearly a sweeper, metal detector-looking thing, all on your little pod that pops off. A little control panel. Little boxes that contain little red gem-looking things. Why will you not stay on? What is your boggle, sir? He's just gonna, yep, just gonna work his way right back off again. Yeah. This is a neat one. This one I decided I wanted to build and put on display. I may build some more of the other little bitty ones, but just a classy little set. I like it. I don't know why. Well, green windshield is an odd choice, I felt. I don't remember having much in the way of green windshields until the Space Police 2 came out, and they all had green windshields. But I always thought the old classic ones all had yellow or blue, and then I looked at this one and I'm like, green? Well, that one I must build, so yeah. I like it. I like it. I like the round wheels. That's another thing I remember from the Blacktron sets. Always like those round wheels. Alright, well, this has been a short little one. I enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.